We got game number 4 for World Series. This is the Detroit Tigers taking on the Chicago Cubs here at Comerica Park. Cubs won a huge Game 3, keeping the series alive for them. As a former Florida Gator, Alex Faedo on the mound for the Tigers. 2 postseason starts, he's been pretty good, 1-1. With a 2.57 ERA as he gets Albert Almora Jr. on the slider. Batter after that, Kris Bryant's just a window shopper because he's just looking. Pitching for Chicago would be Jose Albertos. Who in 2 postseason starts has been very solid, 1-0 with a .71 ERA. His first batter would be George Springer, who's shop and gaff. And the Tigers' offense getting off to a very solid start with a leadoff double from George Springer. Double trouble, batter after that, Fernando Tatis Jr. We'll get that one softly into left field, Springer scoring. The Tigers would take a quick 1-0 lead as Bobby Bradley would strike out. We got 2 on, 2 out for Paul DeJong down the line, and fair 2 runs would score as Tatis and Puig would get home. That would be a double for Mr. DeJong, making it 3-0 as that ball just barely drops for a single. So 2 on, no outs. Batter after that for the Chicago Cubs, he would get a single of his own. I believe that is Wilson Contreras? No, that's not Wilson Contreras. That might be. I'm not sure. Anyway, bases loaded, no outs. Yasiel Puig will catch that one from Kyle Schwarber. However, a run will score, and now it is 3-1. Tigers still have the lead. Batter after that, Jason Heyward hitting that into left field. Josh Bell makes the catch, and the Cubs would once again score off of the sac fly, making it 2-3. And then Addison Russell, you might as well call him Kim Jong-un because he's launching nukes. Russell with the 2-run home run, giving Chicago a 4-3 lead. Very good second inning so far for Chicago. And why not keep it going as Kris Bryant goes yard. It's now 7-3 Chicago Cubs. 7 runs in the second inning before eventually an Anthony Rizzo strikeout. Not a great inning from Alex Faedo at all. As bottom 2 for George Springer with the Springer dinger. And the Tigers will make it 7-4. What a high-scoring game it has been so far. A combined total of 11 runs through 2 innings. And entering the 3rd inning, Alex Faedo would be tossed. Or not tossed, but he would be out of the game for the long reliever, former number 1 overall pick, Vaughn Crosby. So he gets Wilson Contreras swinging and missing. He gets Kyle Schwarber swinging and missing. And why not get the hat trick? As Jason Heyward going down on the changeup. Bang, 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 1-2-3 inning. Bobby Bradley going down on the sweeping curveball, however. Now 4th inning, as the Tigers infield is more chemistry than a science project, turning a beautiful double play as Alejandro Alonso up. But Jose Albertos with a backhand, making a nice defensive play. 5th inning, and Detroit turns another double play, making it look easy. Still 7-4 as Addison Russell looking at the high heat. And the Cubs, they would finally add some more runs as it's now 8-4 of a run. We'll get to home in time. Bottom 6 for Yasiel Puig. It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's not quite deep enough, but it's still going to be a base hit as the center fielder Almora just trying to chase it. Puig rounding 3rd, headed to home, and the Detroit Tigers get an inside the park home run from Yasiel Puig, so it's still a home run nonetheless, making it 8-5. Speaking of Puig, in his next at-bat, he would strike out. Here comes Andrew Miller on in the 9th inning for the save. He got the save in Game 3. Can he do it again? 2 outs. The final hope is Matt Kemp. A pinch hitter would be caught by the left fielder. And after being down 2-0, the Chicago Cubs have come back and tied this series up at 2.